Welcome to week 2. You guys are rolling right along, and I'd like to start off Mondays by giving you a quick little video overview of what to expect for the week. So here we are in your Canvas course, and just looking this over, a couple things to remind you about. One is that if you look over on the left-hand side, right, you'll see that there is a link here for grades. Now, this is really useful to check. If you click on grades, it'll show you the assignments that you've turned in and what grades you've gotten, right? And you'll see here that it'll tell you how many points you've got, for example. This is just a test account, so you can see that there's no actual assignments in the one I'm showing you. But it'll show you, like, you should have been finished by now with the meet and greet, the orientation quiz, the war story, the quiz on chapters 1 and 2, the chapter 1 and 2 stop and think, and the first item of the skill package. These are the items that you should technically be finished with by the end of the first week. Now, if you're not finished, if you're missing any, of course, by all means, do those right away. And I always take in work, right? Just keep submitting it, right? Don't forget to turn in if you're seeing anything that's missing, okay? All right, also, if you notice that something, let's say, for example, you don't have a grade on something, you may want to go back and take a peek at it again and see, perhaps I left you some comments about it showing, oh, you needed to add this or that or whatever to get finished. So check on that. Another easy way to be able to see comments from me about individual assignments is over here on the right-hand side. There's the to-do section, right, which shows you what's coming up. And underneath that, it doesn't show here because this is a test student account, but there will be like notes from me, feedback on assignments. So that's always good to check that as well, okay? All right, and what we're gonna look at now is we're gonna click on the calendar, which is also available on your far left on your screen. And if we look at the calendar, let's just take a peek at what's going on for this second week of the class. The first week was especially heavy. The second week is a little bit less heavy. You'll see here that the first assignment is the second link part here, the upload link of your skill package, the second part of that assignment. And this is a really, I think, a fun one to do. It's where you take your skill, and remember now you're sticking with the same skill for the whole course, whatever you chose before, right? Whatever skill you're working on. Now, with that skill in mind, you're going to symbolize that skill in an art form, right? And again, this is not being graded like an art project, right? I'm not looking for like how well you draw something or anything like that. You have some choices here of how you can represent your skill in an art form. You can write a poem about it, or write a rap about it, or a song, or you can use Photoshop, or some people like to make a collage, like actually a physical collage, cutting out pictures from a magazine, gluing it together, just taking a picture of it and sending it to me. Or you can use like a graphics program like Photoshop. You'll see that there's several different possibilities, right? You get to pick whichever one of these prompts sounds best to you. You do that and you turn it in, and that's the assignment for the second part of the skill package. So that's coming up on Tuesday. On Wednesday, you've got 2 things for chapter 3. You should be done with chapter 3. You've got a quiz and you've got the stop and think about that. And you'll see on this stop and think here that there's a couple of possibilities that are listed right here for you, right? 4 actual possibilities for the prompts for you to use for chapter 3, right? Dealing with encouraging communication and overcoming defensive reactions in people. So that is chapter 3. Those are the only 2 assignments that have due dates for next week. Of course, you know, when you finish that, just keep moving along in the course and you'll get into the 3rd chapter items here, the 3rd week, excuse me, items here like the 3rd link for the skill package and so forth. So you can see we're moving right along, and I think you guys are making great progress. I'm really loving what I'm seeing that you're turning in. As usual, I have my office hours Tuesday and Fridays at 10 o'clock. Feel free to reach out to me or text me or email me or message me through Canvas if you have any questions whatsoever, all right? All right, good luck. Keep going. I'll talk to you again soon. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye for now.